Jewish billionaire George Soros is no stranger to controversy, and recent reports have linked him to the wave of pro-Palestine protests sweeping across American universities. These demonstrations, originating at Columbia University, have ignited a debate over the role of his funding in these political movements. Before we delve into the details, if you find this topic intriguing, don't forget to subscribe to 179 Seconds for more insightful content. The protests have quickly spread to over a dozen campuses, including prestigious institutions such as Harvard, Yale, and Berkeley. Students have established liberated zones advocating for Palestinian rights, creating a nationwide movement that has caught the attention of both supporters and critics. Reports suggest that the protests are supported by activists who are fellows of organizations funded by George Soros. The Students for Justice in Palestine, SJP, a key group involved in the demonstrations, has reportedly received substantial backing from Soros-funded nonprofits. This has raised questions about the influence of Soros, infamously known as the man who destabilized the Bank of England. However, not everyone agrees with this portrayal. The Washington Times published an opinion piece challenging the direct link between Soros and the campus protests, labeling such connections as tenuous and contrived. The piece implies that these allegations rely more on preconceived notions about Soros rather than concrete evidence. On the ground, students at the Gaza Solidarity Encampment at Columbia University were seen utilizing resources like tents, food deliveries, and even $12.50 sandwiches from Pret-a-Manger. This level of organization and resource allocation has raised eyebrows about the funding and logistical support behind these protests. Key figures have emerged in the movement, such as Nada Lafi and Craig Burkhead Morton, who have both faced legal repercussions for their protest activities. Their roles as fellows funded by organizations linked to Soros have been highlighted in reports, painting them as central actors in the unfolding events on campuses. The financial aspect of the protests is significant, with the SJP receiving at least $300,000 from Soros's Open Society Foundation since 2017. Additionally, the Rockefeller Brothers Fund has contributed $355,000 since 2019. These figures have fueled the narrative that the protests are part of a larger, well-funded campaign. As the debate rages on, the SJP has dismissed claims about their funding as distractions from the real issues at hand. Yet, the financial trail leading back to Soros's philanthropic endeavors remains a point of contention for many observers. This video was created using Lumen 5, an AI-driven tool, and includes content based on information from various news channels. Stay updated on this story and more by following us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at 179 Seconds. Your support helps us bring these critical narratives to light.